Hello and welcome to fourth grade. For our parent information, we are so glad that you are viewing this video, and we're hoping to give you some great information that will help you and your students be successful fourth graders this year. My name is Adrienne Solito, Mrs. Solito. I am the fourth grade team leader here. I have a wonderful team that I'm going to talk about, and you will meet them as we go through this video. This is our schedule. So your students may have already come back and they may have talked about what the schedule is, but we're going to start the morning. We have our announcements, and then we have social emotional learning, and that'll be till 8 o'clock. That's just kind of getting to know each other, making students feel comfortable that they are here at school, checking in with students if they need anything. And then we go into ELAR, and that is our English language arts and reading. So that encompasses reading, that encompasses grammar, that's our writing block. We go through some word work. So anything that has to do with reading or writing will happen during that block. We'll take a quick little break, go to specials, come back, do some more of that, and then we start with our block 2. Your child will either have math first or they will have science or social studies first. Then we have lunch. After that is recess. Then we have dear time, which stands for drop everything and read, one of my favorite parts of the day when I was in fourth grade. We do a little bit more of that block 2, and then at the very end we have block 3, and the students are dismissed by 2:45. As I mentioned, I had a wonderful team. I am Mrs. Solito, then we have Mrs. Samuel-Netti, Mrs. Reback, Mrs. Ritchie, and Mrs. Russell, and I am going to turn it over to my fantastic team so they can tell you more about fourth grade.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Samuel-Netti, and I'm going to talk to you today about switching classes. So, during block 1, we're going to be having our ELAR class, and all of the teachers will be teaching that. And then during block 2, we're going to have some science and social studies, and some students are going to have math. So during blocks 2 and 3, our kids are going to be switching. We've made every effort for you guys to make sure that your child is going to stay with the same group as much as possible so that they're with the same friends most of the day. Some of them may not be, and that's okay. But for the most part, we've got it set up so that your kids will be with the same people all day long. They have a schedule that has been put in the spine of their binders, and so they're going to know exactly where to go during those blocks. The next slide that I'm going to talk to you about is our support team. So we have Rachel Morris in SPED, and then Mrs. Riddle as well in SPED. And then we have Mrs. Sahili in PACE. We have Michelle Fallon, who is our dyslexia specialist. We have Mrs. Welch, who is our intervention specialist. And then we have Mrs. Garza and Mrs. Adams for ESL. And then we have our wonderful Mrs. Header for our counselor, who's going to be doing guidance with us this year every single week. So we're very excited about that. I hope you guys are having a great start to your school year, and I look forward to meeting with all of you very soon. Bye, everyone.
Richie, and I'm going to be going over the grading. We give number grades for literacy, social studies, math, and science. And then letter grades are given for handwriting, music, PE, art, citizenship, and work habits and study skills. And you can see what those letters are below and what they represent. We are an AVID school. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. Your child is going to be responsible for his or her AVID binder this year. You should have seen those going home the first day of school. This is an organizational tool that's going to be used to help your child achieve academic success this year. Goals are going to be written in their agenda to help your child take control of his or her learning. So look for those. They're in the very bottom left-hand corner of the agenda for the week. So look for those goals to have conversations with your child to see if they are achieving those goals and how you
Shell
can help them.
Coyote parents, my name is Mrs. Reback. I teach reading, language arts, and science here in fourth grade at Shell Elementary. I will be talking to you about testing. The students will be taking MAP testing this year, and MAP stands for Measurement of Academic Progress. MAP testing is going to start on August the 23rd through August the 27th, and that's going to be in language arts, math, science, and reading. We will have STAR again. There will be no writing STAR for fourth grade, but math will start on May the 10th, 2022, and reading May the 11th, 2022. And no, those are the dates that we anticipate. Those dates could be subject to change. The next slide is communication. Please make sure that you communicate with your teacher through email or phone call, and your phone call or email will be responded to within 24 hours during the school week. If you have any day of transportation changes for your child, please make sure you communicate that to the front office by 2 p.m. in order to ensure that your child goes home the correct way. We thank you so much, and we'll be looking forward to the next person to present.
Hi, my
Thank
name
you.
is Mrs. Russell. I am going to chat with you a little bit about birthdays this year. Something important to recognize is that this information is a little bit different than what was in your shelf flip book if you received one of those. What is exciting is that we can celebrate birthdays at school this year with treats. However, those treats need to be store-bought and individually wrapped. Birthdays are going to be celebrated in your student's Block 3 class, so you'll need to check with that teacher to get an accurate count of students. That count is most likely different than their homeroom number. If your child does have a food allergy, you are welcome to bring in a few snacks to leave with their Block 3 teachers in the event that there is a birthday and it is a treat that is something that they are not able to eat or participate in. They still have something that they can have and share in that excitement and celebration. And that is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for joining in with us and viewing all of the information. We're really looking forward to teaching your fourth graders this year. And we'll see you soon. Thank you.